Oh,
this shit must hurt as much as it hurt for the Marvels to have their entire box office passed by Aquaman 2 in less than 2 weeks.
so
Now you can
recently,
pivot all you
Marvel
want,
wasn't
bro. People gonna be stuck on that part.
I was watching this video. I sent it to you on Instagram where these cops were getting full slushies and cups of water and throwing it at people. It was in Arizona. And
I
looked,
saw
Oh
that.
yeah, I saw that.
I'm like, yo, do they still our shit?
What do you mean?
They
When you
still
used
our
to do
shit.
that? When you
Yeah.
used to do that?
Y'all was on cop shit back then, bro.
Yeah,
That
but
ain't
we
nothing.
were like
You
15,
didn't realize.
16. They were 30, 40 years old doing this.
And one of the cops was the one who killed Breonna Taylor or was involved in that whole thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the Democrats never did that about that, y'all. Remember Breonna Taylor? Y'all forgot about it? Y'all forgot her name?
Shit.
No, we didn't forget her name, but Democrats certainly did. They was like, oh,
Remember that
that's
federal police federal police
the
accountability?
federal accountability bill that never went anywhere.
Nah, it was gonna be a commission. Didn't even do it.
Shoot.
Democrats didn't even do it. They actually gave the police more money from the federal government, allegedly. Which that's like saying, fuck y'all niggas, everything y'all stand for. Which that was the only thing I thought y'all was fighting for. What was that, 2020? What was the year of the riots? Was that 2019 or 2020?
Ooh.
That was 2020.
Yeah. Y'all got nothing. From all them riots, y'all got nothing. Nothing.
Not all of them was true riots in the first place.
Man, drink more water, bro. Drink more water. But what's your favorite moment in 2021 or 2022? Sorry, 2023.
And
Your favorite moment this year is that it ended?
yeah, I'm still waiting on. I'm gonna get paid tonight. That'll be my favorite moment.
So you won't get paid till next year.
Then you won't get paid till next year.
It don't be feeling like it, bro. It don't be feeling like it.
God damn, nigga, this makes me sad, nigga.
What's your favorite moment from 2023?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Blumpkin at Dairy Queen.
Not nigga, what's up with you with thinking I get Blumpkins everywhere? You niggas are so crazy.
I wasn't the first one who said it.
I know, but I'm just you adding on to what this
Blumpkin
nigga said
mania.
in that
He didn't
podcast
say he
that won't
currently
be
get
released till
Blumpkins.
March because that shit is too fucked up to go out the door early in the year. Let's see. Man, probably my favorite memory this year would be when I went to Vegas and got to meet up with Sham and took him to see my uncle. And he was like, my life's not that bad. I'm like, nigga, you compare some shit to a nigga who's dealing with goddamn civil rights. Like, your life is a direct parallel to civil rights. That is not a compliment. That is not a compliment. That is not a compliment. But no, outside of that, it was good. It was good to get to see like my friends that I treat like family and my family actually kind of intermingling. And it was a good time all around. We had what was that? Banana wafer pudding or whatever. That shit was delicious. That shit was pretty good.
Nigga, banana pudding?
Yeah, banana pudding. But
Y'all not have banana pudding in Georgia like that?
You don't have to mention
bro.
the wafers.
You
Yes,
gotta
we
mention
do.
the wafers, bro.
You don't have to mention. It's just banana pudding.
Man, banana pudding with wafers, man. I ain't had banana pudding that often. All right. I know maybe you niggas do.
That's a southern delicacy. They eat it all the time. I don't like it, especially when they put real bananas in there. I just like the banana flavored pudding, but I don't like real bananas in my banana pudding. So I eat around the bananas, which I know is weird. It's usually vanilla banana. I don't really like. I don't like.
I mean, I'm not saying it's weird, nigga. This is your taste buds. That's like Black Libertarian over there at that other podcast that's gonna come out later.
You only got 5 taste buds.
You probably
that
got.
nigga said that shit
qualification
with his whole test. Like your qualification for tasting things ain't even valid. I don't give a fuck if it's your mouth. Fuck that shit. I'm Black Libertarian,
you
bitch.
got 5 taste buds, and I'm pretty
This
sure
nigga Black Libertarian should be
I don't want to argue with him.
Charlie Murphy stand-in.
Because those got between 2,000 and 5,000 taste buds, but I didn't know what he was saying. But I was just
I mean, you only can taste 5 different things, is what I'm saying. You only got sweet, hot, or you know what I'm saying, bro. It's only
salty.
5 different things. Salty, yeah. So like,
it's sweet, sour. I think one of them's called umami,
savory or something like that.
Bitter.
Yeah, that's all you can taste. So like, it's only so many different tastes you could taste in your mouth from them combinations, bro.
But 5 different combinations is crazy.
Yeah,
Bro, you just do
I
5 to
agree.
the exponent. I mean, not to the exponent. What is it? The factorial. Do 5 factorial. That's as many flavors as you could taste. If you've had them all, there's
Trying to
nothing else to
quantify
taste.
qualitative.
There's nothing else you can taste. You've tasted all as an adult. Let's see what 5 factorial is. 5 factorial equals, hold on,
Bro, you're trying to numerically quantify something
120.
that is just a quality.
You just only have
That's a lot.
120 tastes. That's
That's
not
a
a lot.
lot.
You've had them all by now. There's no point
Nah,
you've hit the max. Let's
nah,
Nah,
move
nigga.
on to the next thing.
Nah, man. Nah.
it's a
I
lot.
was hanging with the homie, picked a bitch up off the street. She said she wanted to go home, but we had to hit them cheeks.
For the other podcast, it won't be released till March.
What she want? She want that meat. Yeah.
What's
That's
your
what.
favorite
That's
from
it.
this year then, Black Libertarian?
That,
Oh, I
that,
was
so,
trying to think of one, but I don't have one.
that nigga once told me come in the room and get your dick sucked by this.
From this
Hey,
year?
that's not consensual
No, for
though. At
this
least
year,
that was
nigga. For this
consensual.
year, not last
That
year or
is
the year before that.
hilarious. Y'all come get your dick sucked by this bitch. All
I
time.
did.
Is that your favorite memory, nigga? Is thinking back to that
No, it's
shit?
just funny.
I
No, I'm
mean,
trying
it
to think
is.
of my favorite one from this year.
What about you, Shan? I was like, sorry, no, he was getting paid. Reed?
The birth of my son.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good fucking one. How you feel now, now that he's bigger and trying to press all the key buttons?
Um, Everything happens fast. Take a lot of pictures. Enjoy the moment. And oftentimes you'll be right there, like you'll say some stupid shit, like I can't wait till he moves. Don't say that shit. They'll move eventually. Well, hopefully for us all. I can't wait till they talk. They'll talk too much, and just be patient. Everything comes in due time, and just enjoy the moment and take a lot of pictures.
Yeah, because
You'll
I'm
grow
about
faster
to.
than you think about the way.
I just said I'm adopted.
About you about the way. He's laughing, and no one knows who he's talking about. Somebody else said, did I miss it?
I know, but he
I
always
heard
laughs at shit.
adopted.
Oh, also, I got back on Elden Ring, and I realized, and I knew this because everyone talks about it. It is a beautiful game. Shit, too
Thank
hard.
you. No, it's not too hard. It's
And also, did Harry Potter come out this year?
yes.
No, it came
Yeah,
out last year.
I
that
thought
was
it,
last year,
I thought
nigga.
it
That was
came
A
out
last
this
year,
whole
year.
nigga.
year.
Yeah, remember I bought that game when it came out because I said, fuck these niggas talking about she's
That's
a
why I
turf.
thought it was this year.
Nah, I bought that shit last year.
I thought that shit came
Oh.
out in
Oh,
April.
it came out for one system this year, but the main game came out for Xbox last year.
Okay, yeah.
That's about
Because
the
I was about to
PS5.
say,
Later that same evening.
what do you mean all kind of stuff? I mean, what is the list of things that you're talking
right now. That's the
You just learned a new word. That's it.
um
Okay, man. I'm
Oh,
trying
you
to.
hold on. So you went in there disinfecting?
You went there disinfecting, so what? You can disinfect their coochie?
No, no,
No,
no.
no,
No,
no.
I'm just like you put bleach inside that woman.
No,
Oh,
I
you ain't never put bleach on your dick? Okay, yeah, we got niggas
Okay, so
saying
you're not a lemon guy because there was one guy who
No,
he was
put
like,
bleach on your dick before you fucked up.
you don't use straight up bleach. You use like a little bleach and water.
We see, we got a caveat immediately. That's why I'm asking.
exactly. That's what we were
Yeah.
find out. But you sound like the lemon nigga. He used to be on I think it was Howard Stern. But his thing is he's never got any diseases and he's always had sex with women, raw. And his main thing was he would always, when he's meeting them at a bar, he would always put some lemon on his hand and then fill up their vagina. If they jumped up, he was like, yeah, you can't fuck that bitch. But as long as they were just like, oh, this is just a weird sensation, he was like, yeah, you're safe. It's like I don't know what the reaction on lemon has to do with whether or not a woman is dirty or not. But that
There's
nigga,
so much more context needed for this. Like this nigga just going to bars randomly, got the lemon, and just walks out and like, oh, this was ready.
no. He
Like,
goes to bars to pick up
what?
women, and when he's like, "Oh, I want to fuck this chick," he puts some lemon on his fingers, and then just like somehow figures out a way to then finger the woman with the lemon on his fingers. And if she jumps up or has any sort of adverse reaction to it, despite the fact that this is goddamn lemon, which is generally going to have reaction, he's like, then the woman's not safe.
I got a better question for all y'all. How often have y'all fingered a girl in the bar?
Never.
Right. Okay.
I
So now you're seeing why this story seems a little weird for me. I said how
yeah.
often. I didn't say whether you're done or not.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
Like
say
once.
0 for me.
never done it.
It was
Zero.
once. Y'all remember that time we was in that club with them with that? Oh, that was
Oh
a
yeah,
party.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
it was like once. That girl was a slut.
But he said a bar though.
like a
I mean,
not
technically, he could have done this if he was at strip clubs. Because I
not
mean,
like a fun slut, but like
I've
a hoe
seen
hoe.
more women fingered at strip
What's
clubs
the
than
word
any
I'm
other
looking
place.
for? That bitch had no compass. I don't want to call her a hoe or because
No, she had no compass. That's it.
yeah,
That's what
She
that.
was. Some
That's the big
people are
word.
lost though. It's not necessarily them
no,
being evil.
she was definitely lost because them niggas tried to kidnap her and take her to the bedroom and have sex with her. She was just like, "Come on." I was just like, "Yo,
I
there
am
was
not.
too many
Reed
niggas in
has
that thing."
saved many women from getting themselves into really bad situations
Oh no, she
just by
went to
being
that
He
evil.
has a
bedroom.
name.
I did not save her. She went to that bedroom.
God damn, Reed.
But then some other nigga went in there and saved her. But I was like, I agree with your decision, bro. Get her out of here because she's crazy.
Don't
She had to
save
be
her.
we
You
we
don't
had to be
want
like
to be
17,
saved.
18, and she was around a whole bunch of. It was one of them parties, bro. I'm just like, girl, you tripping. At first, it was like, oh, you
No.
dancing, Matter of fact, bro, you ain't never. Okay, that happened more than once. I would say like 2, 3 times. You're in a club and she's twerking on you. You just like, see what happens. Go around the belt.
Well, yeah, but he's saying this is his thing. So this is his regular
Yeah,
go
it
around.
wasn't
No, no,
normal.
no.
It
Now
was
that I
like
think
That's
about it,
it.
I've done it multiple times too.
correct
That's
because
had
they would
dirty.
let you do it as a kid.
Yeah.
They'll grab your hand and put it on there. You just like, shit, why not?
That's different. That's different.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the way
our generation
like
was
crazy.
wild, bro. I ain't thinking about that. She dancing on you, twerking, and she'll grab your hand and put it down her pants. I remember that shit. That was crazy. Teenagers are wild, bro. Some horny motherfuckers.
I mean, yeah, that's what being a teenager is.
I
Is it?
remember when I joined the military, and there was a bunch of young kids in the class, way younger than me, not by much, but I tell you, we grew up very differently because they were white girls that just started like twerking,
That was the Molly
like the
Cyrus.
Russian twerking girls.
Yeah, Molly Cyrus got white
They were-
girls twerking. Molly Cyrus with no ass at all got white
Yeah,
girls twerking.
and this dude was like, "Yo, hey, or hey, Sham, come on, bro, you gotta see this." And it was just a bunch of girls like snapping their backs real fast. I'm like, "Yeah, okay."
It was
Like,
terrible.
oh man, it's so fucking hot. I'm like, bro, like I hate to say it, but I've seen better choreography from middle schoolers. I don't mean that as me trying to say I do that with middle schoolers, but when I was in middle school, the girls that were my age back then did a better job than these mediocre white bitches right here. Like, oh, whatever, man. It's not the same. I'm not talking about middle schoolers. Right. You definitely not talking about somebody who can do this with skill either. But I guess, tomato, tomato. This is your first time seeing a woman. Great for you.
They've gotten better. They've gotten better.
Some the ones with big asses have never
Nah,
had an issue in the first place.
it's this one with little
Correct.
ass. That one girl that was famous, I forgot her name. She would do these little dance classes. The other white girl could dance. I can't remember. She was skinny too.
Was it the Pantera girl?
Yeah, her Lexi Pantera. Nah, she wasn't better than no black
I
girl,
need to
but
look
she
her
was
up later.
solid. She was
I mean,
solid.
she was solid. I
That's
mean,
fair.
she was working with the Lord gave her, and
No, she
trying
was
to not
above
step on
average,
nobody's
but
toes.
I don't think some black girls kill her. But like overall, that white girl was bad. She
Yeah,
was
she
also
was.
in the Tyler Perry movie, Boo too, I think.
Yeah, no, I think she was in Boo One.
Oh, well, I seen one of them in the theater, so that's probably the one. I was like, I
Yeah,
know
but I
that
say
white
Boo
girl.
Two. Boo Two. I don't even know anyone who watched it
I
because the
didn't
first one
know
was
Never
good
heard
that
of
enough.
him.
Like
one.
they had like 17 jokes that are like, "Hey, man, this nigga's a man. It's not a woman," and everybody just kept sweeping on
Don't
past it.
y'all find it funny that the Black Christian Church loved Tyler Perry and he dresses
Well,
up
the
like a
reason they
woman?
love Tyler
Oh,
Perry is because he's a big tither. Black Christian Church is never gonna say anything to their big tithers.
So
We gonna
you
fuck
look
up
at
this money for
Bishop
you?
TD, whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know
Bishop
if that's
T.D.
true.
Jakes.
I've never seen P Diddy do anything wrong.
Exactly, because P Diddy give a lot to the church because it's a good tax strategy. And if you don't know what a tax strategy is, you're fucking poor.
Hey, bro, leave me out of it.
Oh shit! I wasn't trying to bring you into it, but whenever people are like
You're not that simple.
saying like, "Hey, man, I don't know what a tax strategy is," it's like, I mean, there's a reason you don't know what a tax strategy is because you're not trying to save on your taxes. You just want to take a standard deduction and be a little bitch for the government, and they love it.
The best
You're
tax
like,
strategy is just not to pay them.
I mean, nigga, if you're a corporation, you can get away with that shit. If you're a regular person, you're
You
actually
also get
losing
away with
money. I mean, no, you don't
it.
have to ever
No.
file your taxes, but you're gonna pay if you owe because the IRS is gonna find you and they will make you submit.
I mean, you can. The only way not filing works is if you
Never file.
essentially have become. Yeah, never file. They can get away with it,
I mean, never.
and they will take it to court.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
and generally speaking, that means you're leaving money on the table because the only reason they haven't gone
No,
after
but they
you.
normally lose that.
What do you mean?
Like, well, the courts they don't normally Like, let's say you never filed taxes. Typically, those people don't ever file or ever have to pay taxes. They try and take them to court, and they've kind of given up.
I told y'all my uncle won that case.
You're only leaving.
I mean,
You're
I don't
only
think you
nah, but
understand this new IRS. Like, remember, Republicans were saying that the government was going to take money from regular people for a reason. They're not lying.
Yeah, they always go for regular people. They don't go
oh,
for
bro, they're
Exactly, they
not
going for
leaving money
regular
on the
people.
table because you can't get any money. You can't get more back money than you paid, and I know this because
Yeah,
I
no.
tried.
What I'm saying is that you left money on the table. Like the average person,
Oh,
you're being taxed above your tax bracket because that's what normally we do. We overestimate.
oh
That's
no!
why you get a tax refund.
I put no tax. No, you take none. You get none.
A few minutes later.
That's why they say the rich don't pay taxes because they really don't fucking pay taxes. They're not. It's not a
My boy
joke.
Trump does. That's why he won't tell us.
No,
They
Donald
do
Trump.
pay taxes. That saying gets on my nerves. They do pay taxes. They don't pay income. Maybe.
Income
Maybe.
tax is the thing that most people that would make their lives better. That was the whole thing that I was just thinking of the other day. I was like, if I ever get famous, the thing I'm gonna say is that Black Libertarian came up with this tax strategy called "We need Black people for reparations to not have to pay income tax in any state or federal level."
I came
Right?
up
That's
with that, but you keep giving it to him.
no, it's Black Libertarian came up with that shit. Don't ever take away from this nigga. All right.
No,
What
I
you
definitely
came up
came up
with,
with it.
what you came up with, Reed, was a better modification, which is called also we all get a bad bitch.
Some of these niggas don't deserve bitches. Not even ugly ones.
This nigga ruined it in 10 minutes. He was like, some of these niggas don't deserve it. Some of these niggas have not done enough to earn
Nah, you don't earn it. You don't
Should.
deserve it. Yeah. I know
it. I
niggas who
mean,
think they
fine,
should just
whatever,
get pussy
whatever.
and bad bitches because
Ryder,
they
take us
that.
home with your 2023 best moment.
This year has been a very interesting year. Honestly, I could say the best one is kind of most the obvious one, but honestly, to tell you the truth, it's not. It's a life changer, but it's basically seeing all my goals come to fruition, getting that acceptance call. That's really about it.
Congratulations.
Thank you. That
Don't
that was
do
That's
kind
a
of
that.
celebration.
the best moment. It's very cliche, but I don't. It's just to say, you know what? I get to finally do what I get to do, and then fuck all these haters. And the ultimate proof will be like when I'm done making my shit, doing my thing, and people be like, "Oh, actually did what?" Like, oh, excuse me, my bad. You have to blank that out. The writer did these things, and yeah. So
Hold on, those people exist?
there's a lot of haters, bro. This 2023 was a
No, it's
quote
not a
unquote.
lot of haters. It's your fucking family. Let's get it right. It's not
Oh,
all of
Okay,
us.
yeah, let's get it
It's
right.
just
Yeah,
your
let's get
family.
it right. My family are a bunch of haters, and this it's really bad. Actually, it's not normally bad. It's
They don't want to see
horrific.
him
Like,
be successful.
there you go. That's really about it. So because of that, I've gone through some, tribulations, and this year was the most horrific tribulation that I can possibly go through.
That's a biblical word right there. Tribulations.
And like just long story short, the person that you consider your most confidant betray you. And I'm talking about betray you, whereas in you see an act of malice to where it's to hurt you so bad where everything that they've done for you is set you back or has potential to set you back since the beginning. So it's just like, damn, really? Like, oh, it was like that. So again, 2023 year was not my year, but honestly, the best moment, it was acceptance. Getting accepted to, my future career. That's, you know, a stranger can see your potential, but yet the people who raised you can't see shit.
yeah,
Well, I
because
wouldn't count on them for anything.
I don't. That's why I got bestie buddies.
my homie was like that because he's a brilliant producer and he's a little meticulous, but he never really believed in himself. And I'm like, bro, just make beats and sell them and go from there. And he would always make excuses. Even to this day, he makes excuses. It's like, bro, you ain't got to be a rapper. Just make beats. You're really good at it. And he's like, you got to deal
Extremely
with
good at it.
rappers. I'm like, no, just sell beats on the internet and be the end of it. If they want anything further than that, make them pay you what you need to pay to be in the studio with them. But his parents
Y'all
never
ever been?
supported him.
Y'all ever been in the studio? It's terrible.
It is, but
No, I like that part. I like being in the studio with people. But the problem is, you're. I remember going to the studio with you. The people you like to work with sometimes are the people who will probably make it. But I don't like being around them niggas. The niggas. I don't like niggas. I
Man,
like niggas who rap, but not niggas that rap. There's a difference.
I had a few, and man, They're dead. Well, most of them are dead.
Oh, bro, if we ever get a chance, did Obama ever release that song?
No, he didn't.
100? Nah. I saw.
Oh,
But you know, Obama is Jen cousin.
I got another question for y'all while he trying to load that up. 2023. What is name a goal? I guess. I mean, it is what it is. New year, new things. Name a goal for 2023.
Man, I'm
2024.
trying to make it to 2024.
Oh, 2024. Yeah.
Oh, I already achieved my goal in about 4 hours.
Oh, 2024. 2024 goal for me is I'm going to work 3 jobs consistently and make 3 or 4 side hustles for all my niggas on this podcast so we can all get caked up with money. And I mean, if you go cake it out in the DR, I'm not going to blame you.
Really specific.
Oddly specific because I'm trying to get my niggas paid. I want us all to make money, man. I want this podcast to get an angel sponsor that gives us $40,000 to just fuck around with, and then we find out that some niggas believe in us, and we turn that 40,000 to 400,000, and see what we do in 2025.
They gonna try to take the shit out of you.
Man, fuck that shit, bro. We can get that. This is a simple tax strategy, man. We got to start thinking like we, black men who are
You
successful.
just told him he don't know nothing about no tax strategy. No, leave that nigga alone.
I'm not making fun of him. Goddamn. You make it seem like I'm not going to teach him the
You
game.
call that
Shit.
nigga poor.
Yes, for educational purposes.
Over opportunity responsibly. Oh, learn more Spanish for me. Spanish and get deeper into this code and shit. That's about it. Make a little
Oh,
more
shit.
money.
Thank you for that one, Reed. I need that for my Nigerian list.
You're not learning Nigerian, are you?
Nigerian is not a language. No. One of the
I
things
know
they
the
do
name
is
of
they
their
do like
language.
a list for like the
Igbo.
31 things you want in
Yeah, we doing
2024.
that too.
Yeah, so
Do you have to get all
I'm doing
31?
that. I mean, I'm hoping for all 31. That shit's on here. That shit's on my list. But you just reminded me that you will
Yeah,
become a
start all
successful coder, and success I define as having a job paying you 6 figures.
Plus, I was thinking about going the other route though, so I can have my freedom. Where you do maybe a real job, but on the side do a lot of side projects. 'Cause I've seen this website where you can code. It wasn't that much, but the lowest job paid $35 an hour.
Awesome. Well, I'm asking the Lord for you to get a job paying 160.
Ah man, that's on the low end, but I'll do that. That's the first one. I get it.
Yeah, man, it's the first one, bro. 2025, man. We gonna ask for 280.
Oh man, I just need to be around 670. You know what I mean? One thing I hate about the rap game is the rap game now hates Eminem, and they keep going at him. I'd be like, bro, I think it was Gucci. I'm like, don't nobody bump that nigga shit. Don't nobody bump Eminem in the club. Don't nobody bump Eminem in a car.
Oh shit! So him and Umar got together.
Who is Umar?
Dr. Umar.
Oh no, what I'm saying
Who?
is like that's just because somebody don't bump it in the club don't mean it ain't good music. Like that's so stupid shit. Most music, club music is trash. Matter of fact, 95%
Well,
of trash music is
that's what
trash.
Gucci makes though, bro. Like he's only talking about Gucci makes club music.
Gucci try to make something. I don't know what his club is. He ain't made no good songs in a long time.
Well, I'm talking about way back when.
Yeah,
It was club
oh,
music,
He ain't
rap
made no
music,
good
that type of
songs
shit.
since he got out of jail.
since they
That's
cloned
not
his
Gucci.
ass. You know they cloned him.
You
I
seen
believe.
him? You
Oh,
seen him, T? That ain't regular Gucci.
that nigga got cloned.
That Gucci got what is it? The mask teeth, white squares.
I think every generation said this, but I feel like we got the best of everything. When niggas went too far, saying now niggas ain't going far enough. I heard it was this comedian show coming up on HBO. It was a gas looking dude telling some jokes. I was just like, it's not even fucking funny.
Well, the
Like,
thing
why
about
did
it
he
is,
get
you can be
offended?
gay. We've seen plenty of gay comedians, but you got to be fucking funny. You can't be no
No,
gay
no, no,
nigga up
no, no,
there
no,
and
no,
not
no,
be
no.
funny.
This nigga looked super gay. Like he was a white skinny dude with some shorts on and a top. I'm like, why would he come out for a special
Was
like
that
this?
was that supposed to be like a gig or was that the joke?
I think that's the whole thing. I think that's him. I think that's like his whole look.
It's a one trick pony.
So basically,
I'm
he's
gay.
what was that first person who was super gay? Damn, I'm trying to think of what the nigga's name was.
RuPaul.
Bo Berman. So basically, it's Bo Berman, but no funny.
Oh, Berman was
Um,
gay.
he was. I ain't know.
Bo Berman talked all that stuff about getting touched as a kid, nigga. Yes, that nigga's very gay.
I mean, I saw like 3 jokes. I was like, oh, this dude is funny. I have about 15 minutes of him as far as what I know him being famous for. I guess I just didn't get that far into the special.
I was dark.
What?
I ain't never
I
heard a
mean,
drug
Well,
not
addict
as
getting
dark as
touched by a kid.
what happened to him. I mean, that shit was messed up.
You think gay people would ever admit that?
what? A lot of them only admitted to you got to be like friends with, which is kind of like half the issue.
I mean, it's not half the issue. It's like most of the issue. Most of the issue is like we can't have an honest conversation on the fact that a lot of y'all were touched as kids, and if you don't see that it has any bearing in the fact that now all of a sudden you're very, very gay, basically we're at a point of what do they call it from Cool Hand Luke? What we have here is a failure to communicate. Like sometimes you got to look at it and honestly be like, look, I was touched as a kid, and it's like I'm not saying that's the whole reason you're gay. But I'm just saying, people who aren't touched as kids don't just be coming out here being like, I'm super gay. It's just not a thing that just
Unless they're women.
happens. Yeah, but we
Well,
don't
lesbian opportunity.
exactly. And a lot of those women, they're gay for college because it's cool and it's fun. It's like, oh my God, if I'm gay, all these people now suddenly like me. It's like, so basically, you're not gay. You're just an opportunist.
Well, no, don't get me wrong. I know probably like 3 straight up lesbians, and I can, except for one of them, who I think that she's just honestly fucking lazy.
What makes her lazy?
I forgot what she said.
She don't want to put any effort in herself.
Oh, like no. I see when you hear a lazy girl, you think effort, like, oh, she don't want to get her hair done. This bitch is a bad man. Like, we got to tell this bitch to shower and put on deodorant. Like, it'd be like, who raised you or failed to?
She only gets away with it because she has tits.
She ain't really got to. She could probably fight a nigga and like actually win. If you can't fight for more than 30 seconds and you just ain't got the size on her, I can see her winning. She's one of the few because she built like that.
Yeah, but she ain't got no muscle fibers and whatever,
No, that's what I'm saying. I think she does have the muscle fibers. I've been in the gym with her.
Oh, saying she a nigga. She a nigga bitch.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like she yeah. And she just don't like all of the you already got she don't like basic human civil shit. Oh man, I gotta chew it. Hey,
IFA.
stop chewing with your mouth fucking open. Hey,
IFA.
take a shower. We're supposed to be going out later. It's literally like dealing with a child. But yeah, take a name out or whatever.
Who the hell gonna know somebody's name?
IFA.
No, so you right about that one. I'm scared.
I mean, the problem is it's very it's not a common name, so it'd be that much easier.
Hey, what's the one thing y'all don't want to see in 2024?
Gay shit.
I mean, that's well, we don't have the election. Like that's something we can't talk out of existence. But okay, so Sham just doesn't want people to come.
What?
You said you don't want to see gay shit in 2024. Okay, you don't want people to come after you, because that's what gay men do. They target men.
No. What about that? It's too much trans shit. Shit is annoying. Y'all want to get married? Fine, get married. Leave kids alone. It's not the talking point. Let's talk about taxes.
Okay,
I
got
don't think nothing stops trans people from getting married.
it. Yeah, but they want us
you
to
right
then
there.
accept them as
No,
being
see, I don't
these.
think the problem isn't trans adults, it's trans kids. That's not even a thing. We need to eliminate that. Well, they won't look
Yes.
as female or what. They will never be a female. They will always be a trans person. I'm sorry.
I mean, you're not really sorry because you're just telling them, look, you're never going to be the thing that you want to pretend.
You just said
I
that.
see.
What? But you just said the same. Pretend.
Exactly.
I
You're not
don't
going
have
to
to
be.
buy.
You're never going to be the thing that you want to pretend. Like
I
they
don't have
want
to
to
buy your
pretend
delusion.
to be X, Y, Z, and the third thing. No matter how many surgeries you get, no matter how many blah blah blah. Even if people call you ma'am, sir, or whatever it is that you want, you're never going to be that thing.
I don't think they want to be it unless that straight man would just have to be like all straight men would have to agree that we're gonna date y'all. It's just
Exactly,
not.
and that's never going to happen.
Well, not with my
And that's
generation.
that's the thing about it is they'd be like, well, some people it's like, yeah, but do you want to date those guys who acknowledge you as X, Y, Z, and the third thing? Oh, you don't? Damn, it's crazy how you
I don't think that's gonna
realize.
happen in our generation. Like for us, because for that to happen, all the niggas would have to go away.
Not just niggas, white man. They
No,
ain't talk
no,
shit.
I'm talking about specifically in our community though. Like I look at America as divided amongst the many communities. Just because white people doing it don't mean that we doing it. We're both in America.
I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, I feel you.
But conservatives, old people ain't gonna be down with that shit, and then the niggas ain't gonna be down with that shit because they
You
gonna
know,
say that's gay.
they always find their validation in secret gay men. Well, your senator is secretly gay. I'm like, well, and
Yeah,
but
but there's
you
a
know,
reason that you had to say secretly gay because even that nigga realizes he don't need to be gay all the time.
nah, that's where they find validation. See, if you just be out now, gay, you really on our team, but you don't want to act like it. Like, nah, like that nigga don't. He want to be his way of gay. You don't get to tell a nigga
Well,
how to
that's
be
the other
gay.
thing is, you're right. You can't tell people how to be gay.
That's what they want to do, though.
You gonna wait. You gonna gay this way and this way only.
Exactly. It's like, isn't that the same thing y'all claim that straight people be doing? Is that you only straight, but y'all be over here
Well,
telling people. Well, I'm making the argument that they make for bisexual people. It's like, nah, man, that person bisexual. It's like, well, we have collectively decided straight men know that's not a thing. And no matter how much y'all get in these internet spaces and you get validation, the moment you go out into real life, you realize nobody in the actual world agrees with that shit.
Oh man, that's how I
some white
felt.
men do. Some white men do.
Well, them
Oh
niggas
yeah,
is
but
fake.
the difference is those white men are never the ones who are like, "Oh, I'm gonna fight for you." They always agree, but like, "Yeah, man, you know, I don't think it's a big thing if
I feel
if
like
you take."
white men are getting bitched.
Yeah, but they've
Like,
always been getting bitched. I mean, come on,
look
what
at
other kind of man is just like, "Yo, man, fuck my wife." Like, I'm sorry if you just let niggas fuck your wife. I'm sorry, bro. You're not
that's
you're not a
You gotta
man.
man.
think about it.
I thought about it. Ain't no amount of
It's
money.
not that white.
Hey, go ahead, go ahead. It's not that white men are what? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, it's not that white man is like newly getting bitches. That the white. We only think of the people in power, and the people in power, yeah, they essentially fucking everybody over. But you go further down that wrong. The only plus they have is that they're not going through the shit we're going through.
Yeah, that's what my that's an old story. Like you got holes in your pants. Well, at least I'm not black. That's what they used to tell them back in the day. They went to the same schools, everything. But that would have white people admitting that black people are inherently treated different in this country, and they don't believe it.
Well,
Most
no, they
black
don't
Right.
people,
believe
So
it
not
as long
all.
as
until you actually tell them, "Here's a scenario where you're gonna end up being black," and all of a sudden, like, "Hell no!" To no,
Yeah,
no, no, and it's like
if
it's
you could,
crazy.
what's that? Which if you could switch your race, would you do it? I mean, for maybe a day or two.
Exactly. That's always again. Whenever you give white people an example where they have to actually be black, that's when they tell you what they actually believe, which is, yeah, we believe it's fucked up for black people, but we just don't like y'all. It's like, I mean,
It's not that they
I
don't
have
like
more
them. It's
respect
just
for you.
like I would rather
it's
be
just
on the
it's work,
top
bro.
than at the bottom. I mean,
True
would you
indeed.
rather be getting
They don't
fucked or
lose.
fucking?
They don't want to lose power. And we just talked about how we see them getting fucked. So imagine, imagine black people coming up, and now they already felt marginalized, and now black people are doing just as good. People don't want to, I hate to say it, people don't want. It's a crab and bear situation.
Yeah, because we're being fucked times two, and they're like we're being fucked too. Like okay, let's all not be fucked and move forward.
Like,
Nah,
I
I
don't know
don't want to
about
be
that, man.
because I think their solution would be just to fuck us all, even more than they're fucking you. So yeah, figure it out, buddy. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps.
That's always the funny thing when they say that shit. But that's one thing I'd love to leave behind in 2023 and just move forward in 2024 is like, yeah, that
Oh, we're
whole.
not really a racist podcast. I mean, we got moments.
Well, no, no,
We
I'm
don't.
just saying, just in general, the whole people saying like, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. It's like, nigga, people
Some nigga
hang
ain't got
themselves
boots.
with bootstraps. I'm sorry, you can't just, yeah, some niggas they don't even have boots. Like there, it's nuances in every discussion, and you got to
And
understand that.
but there's a normal
Go both
level.
ways though.
That goes back to our earlier discussion about quality of life. Look at black quality of life versus white quality of life, and then tell me. Then you're like, well, it's their fault. Well, do they own anything?
Correct. How do
Well,
they
why
get
don't they
themselves
own
out of these
anything?
situations? It's like, well, everybody can. It's like, no, bro. We live in a capitalist society. Stop with this whole everybody's going to be able to move forward. No, the system depends on some people staying at the bottom. Like everyone
Listen,
may
come on.
understand that not credit, cash checking places are a bad idea, but there's a reason why they are in existence. Some niggas need a little money now because they don't have the ability to truly make it. That's just the nature of the game.
I always thought check cashing places
It's
were
just
crazy.
expensive.
No, check cashing is expensive, but it's better than abject poverty.
So the Democrats, it was a bill earlier this year where they would cap payday loans at a certain amount, and the payday
Hmm.
loan people fought against it, and the Democrats, folded.
Back them. Exactly.
Yep.
The Democrats are going to fold every single time there's a thing to be folded
You
on
should not have
because
a
they know
200% interest rate on your fucking payday loan. That is just ridiculous. I would say it
absolutely
should be no
insane.
more than 50.
Predatory.
And
Very
the funny thing
funny.
is, they act like only black people use these places, but I see the white people in there.
Oh, if it was just black people, these businesses would have folded a long time ago.
Yeah, they're screwing y'all too. Now, percentage wise, anybody ever went to a check cashing place?
Oh, I've seen them. I've seen
No,
them.
have you went? Have you
I
ever
ain't never been.
Yeah,
cash a check
I
before?
went. I
I
did.
have.
I
I
haven't.
cashed
It's
a check before.
terrible.
See, you the only nigga I know. See, that's how you know you didn't grow up in the hood like us, bro. You know, we all do use the check cashing place. But honestly, I was
Sham
like,
ain't used it. Sham ain't used
Nigga,
one.
sometimes you just stay
Sham
bored.
ain't have no money, so nigga, I ain't asking nothing.
You ain't worth a damn, nigga. You ain't worth a damn. Don't beat up my
How can we
nigga
give you
Sham.
a
You
loan?
ever heard this
How you
nigga
gonna
talk about a check? This nigga said I'm getting paid tonight. I said, I know that shit,
have-
cash.
It is.
Look, bro, you
It is.
heard his story the other week. You heard
I
what
know
happened
that
to
shit
this
was
nigga,
cash.
man.
That could have been any of them.
That nigga lost a whole lot of money.
What you talking about?
Oh yeah, I ain't telling them about that.
Oh,
Hey,
all right, I'm gonna edit that out the podcast. Moving on.
yeah, you need to tell that story of that drunk girl who punched the one girl. That was hilarious.
Oh my fucking.
We'll end this podcast with your story
Yeah, let's end this
All
podcast with
right.
your
and two
story.
questions afterwards.
All right. So I saw a friend of mine out when I got back from Houston to Augusta. He's all depressed and shit. He's like, man, everybody's flaking and my girl's been fucking around. Shit, man, it's good to see you, bro. I'm like, all right. He's like, you ever go out, man? Just let me know next time you go out, man. You going out tomorrow, man? I'm like, probably. All right, I'll let you know, bro. Next day rolls around. I don't feel like going in because I got to work today. But I see my guy. He's down. I ain't seen him in a bit. Like, you know what? Try and be the good in people's lives, but like, all right. Hit him up on the phone like, hey, bro, let's hit the bar about 10 o'clock. That good for you? Like, yeah, we ain't gonna start too late. Go there. Everything's good. It's a group of white people there. They having a little fun. And then it's some people that I know from the bar, oldies and regulars and shit. This girl I know, we'll call her fucking Nina. Nina is light skinned. I've known her for years. I knew her daughter back when she was like a teenager. No one, yeah, yeah. So Nina's only problem is that this bitch gets extra emotional when she's drunk. And she's like a whole nigga. When she's sober, she's essentially just a regular unfilled nigga. Only expresses one emotion, anger. When that shit goes the other way, when she's drunk, oh, you about to get everything. She turned into a fucking America's Most Wanted type bullshit. So we're having a good time. My friend, me, we talking for a bit. He goes over to fuck with the white people because he's chill. Go over there with my people. We're throwing darts. This short nigga walks in. Apparently, it's
Goddamn short nigga.
somebody she don't like. But when I see him, he's like, "Oh, what's up?" And he like flips her titty up, and I'm like, "Is this
Flipping
nigga serious?"
titties up. God damn.
Because she's probably like her late 40s at this point, or mid 40s. So she also wouldn't take shit like that. So like she got to know him because I saw him do it twice. So it's like whatever. So then he comes over, and don't nobody know him in the group. Well, sorry, I don't know him, but everybody's saying how much of an asshole he is. So I have no idea. So Nina is playing darts with all of us, and every time he goes throw darts, he's like, "Oh, he just short," and she's mad shit talking this man, and I'm like, I don't really like him either, just based on how he's acting. But nigga, what? So she was about to leave when he walked in, right? He walks in, whatever, and then all of a sudden she's staying. I didn't put two and two together back then. Fast forward, now it's time to close up. A long time has passed. I walked over to see my friend. He was doing good, talking with the white girls. White girls seemed nice. Everything seemed like good. He wasn't mad at me for being over my people, and he was like, "I'm glad I came out, man. Appreciate it." So now we're outside. Nina has gotten into old boy, and that's the dude nobody likes. We'll call him fucking, I don't know, Jeff. Nina has gotten to Jeff's car, and I'm like, I guess he's taking her home. I was like, well, that was crazy. I'm like, yeah. Me and him chit chat for like maybe 2 more minutes. And I know she was in the car. It's like fucking 35 degrees outside. We're all outside the bar because they're closing down. All like 9 of us, because that's how filled it was. It's gone from everyone's in their little groups talking and having fun to Nina's against the car right now. I'm like, what? Why is she outside? She was just complaining about being cold. I look over and the white girl who was being nice and my friend was talking to, this bitch is bleeding from her nose and mouth. I'm like, what the fuck happened in like 30 seconds? We had no idea. We were just a couple of feet away from this shit. Didn't realize what's going on. I walk over like, yo, what's good? And the white girl, I can now see bloody. She's like, no, she hit me in the face. I'm gonna get my lick back. Cocks her hand in some weird wind chunks out right in the face. Feel bad because I could have stopped the hit, but I saw that the bitch was bleeding. So I'm like, it's lick back. So now she's like, oh, this bitch hit me in the face. immediately I'm thinking, I'm looking at her face, and you've obviously pieced the fuck out of her. You get hit one time, and all of a sudden it's an issue. Now, no, first thing you think, maybe she said the N word, some shit like that. I don't think this was that type of situation. Um, fucking now we're trying to pull Nina off this girl. And we got to get the white boys to take their white girls away because now the girl wants her to look back, but the white girl got a little scared and she was shaking with us. So they got her out the way. And then now the white girls do like, hey man, I'm just trying to make everything cool. I just want to talk. Like, no, bro, you need to go home. You need to take that bitch home. Y'all go home. I'm trying to contain her. Get the fuck out. I love you. Y'all have a good night. Do not walk over here to make my job harder. He's like, all right. And then they drove away. Nina is like having a fucking fit because Jeff is holding her back from trying to get to the white people. He's like, slow down, just slow down. She's like, no, you don't let that white bitch hit me. You don't let that white bitch hit me. And she's slapping him in the face. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, if he wasn't here, I'd be holding her back. And I would be damned if that bitch hit me in my fucking face. But Jeff's taking it like a champ. But now Jeff starts saying some weird shit because she called him a bitch a whole bunch of times when he didn't hear it. And she didn't say it now, but all of a sudden he was like, man, if you keep talking like this, I'm gonna have to get my gun to handle this situation. I'm like, nigga, what? Why are you mentioning the gun for a bitch? Like for women fight? What, are you serious? And I don't know if he's just talking, posture and shit, but there was nobody around to posture for. I'm guessing he was trying to have some, like, I don't know, good after bar fight drunk sex? Fuck if I know. He pushes her down at the one of these hits because she keeps trying to get past him. When honestly, it was kind of warranted. She had slapped that nigga like 4 or 5 times. I was counting. So now she's falling close to his car. It's like, get up, come on. And we gotta help her up because she's a little heavy. And it take both of us. Uh it took just me, but he was kind of trying to help. So she gets into the car. I'm like, well, what the fuck ever, because I don't want her. She's like, Sam, take me home. I was like, I can't. It's like, no, you come home with me. I'm like, I watched just to see what she did. And she got into his car. I'm like, all right. I can't stop a grown woman from being a dumb bitch. It'd be different if it was on some other shit. So now she's fucking gone. Anyway, the friend who I brought out in the first place was like, yo, what? I feel like the night was going good up until that shit at the end happened. Like, yeah, this is normal. Not here, but yeah, this is gonna happen if you start working at the bars. And then called that bitch. I'm sorry, texted her, and I was like, "Hey, you good?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'm good. Where that white bitch at?" I'm like, "I'm pretty sure they left about when you fell." Oh, that's fine. When I see that bitch, I'm stomping her. I'm like, "Hey, you might want to think about your daughter, uh, and just sleep this off." And then she didn't respond back. But yeah, today's lesson in Black women taking accountability for themselves.
Well, damn,
Oh
nigga.
wow.
Well, damn.
The reason I like your stories is because I'm like, how do you find yourself in this shit? Period. That's why I like listening to them. I'm like, wow. Because soon as that girl and they were over there fighting, I would have went into, well, see what happens, and I would have just watched. I like how you took control of the situation and you wanted to stop this or anything. But oftentimes when I see a black woman upset and there's some shit, I'm like, you want to see how this shit go? Have me around, because we're gonna see how it ends. And just watch. Because number one, I I'm not saying it's possible or not possible, but from what I came into that situation, justifiably she want to hit you back. So if she hits you back, y'all gonna start fighting. We're just gonna see what happens. I'm not helping nobody. I think there's, I guess the white dudes may have helped her, and then that would have got you into it. So maybe you ended it the right way. Who knows? But I probably would have walked away. Yeah, thinking about it, walked away. Yeah.
It was
Oh
just a
man.
weird way to end. I was trying to show homeboy a good time, get him out of his little depression shit, and he was. Then all of a sudden, we both almost got involved in some shit. But yeah, he enjoyed
That's all that matter.
it. It's funny because the white girl who was crushing on him was the one who ended up getting hit in the face and shit.
Oh damn! Did he get her number?
I think so.
That's
But
good.
he fucking some Asian bitch too, so he good.
And what was he
I'm
depressed
telling
for?
them,
He just
don't do the white
went for
one,
the.
man. You know they the devil. White women are the devil.
Nobody's gonna help you with that one.
What about
Meaning we all probably agree,
white
but
women got money?
yeah, I agree with you.
All right, one story down. What's the second story, Shane? Reed.
I don't have a second story. We were just listening to his story. I said questions, 2 or 3 questions afterwards. I had questions. I didn't have any questions. I was just like, you was a nigga because you always around some nigga shit. Unfortunately for you.
I mean, it would have been cooler if if I didn't know her, then I would have just walked away like you said. But I would have
I
felt
like that
bad,
loyalty you have to her. Even if I know a bitch, I'd be like, damn, you got yourself in a fucked up situation. Good luck with that. I gotta go home.
I
Nigga said, you on your own, bitch.
As that
I'll do
rapper
more than
said,
some people.
don't leave your bitch around me because if she getting beat up, she gonna get beat up for real. Because I'm watching. Like, I'm not helping. I was like, even now when I'm with my niggas, I'm like, y'all better be very careful what kind of situation you place yourself in because I cannot go to jail. Got too much. So it better be
I mean, that's
the
just
murder gang
basics
shit.
of don't do stupid shit.
I mean, we'll try to get you out of jail, but like going to jail with you, we both can't go to jail, bro. Who gonna help get you out?
A bunch of
But
jail niggas is highly
which
ineffective. Lupe Fiasco.
which means that I can definitely get my one-on-one as long as Reed is around.
It depends on where we at. We in Atlanta, bro. I'm gonna just advise that you just don't fight at all.
I'm
Or
gonna
if
be
you
starting
do,
shit
just remember
regardless.
that if this nigga come charging at me, he getting a gunshot, and you gonna have to see a body.
Well, also, y'all niggas fight like niggas fight. I'll kick a nigga's knee in. I'm not. This ain't gonna be no
Oh, you're
strung
trying
out
to
shit.
kill him,
I'll just take the charge. I'm not gonna kill him. He might bleed out, but we'll call. You render aid. That's how you protect yourself.
allegedly.
No, that is how you protect
Enough.
yourself legally. If you're dumb and you don't
Oh,
render
we're in the
aid,
South. I'm
you're
sorry,
definitely
I
going to
forget. We're
jail.
we're in the South. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting we're in the South. I keep forgetting that. But we're up north.
I was supposed to be at work 40 minutes ago.
Oh, you're not there yet.
Mm-mm. I had to wash a shirt.
Nah,
Well,
nigga, you
but
need to get to work.
nah, he tends to
I
be.
mean, the shirt is still washing, so
I got to dry too, don't it?
yeah.
What do they need you there that early for? Everybody's not gonna come to around 9, 10 or that. You've been
I
doing
know.
that for a
Why you
while,
think?
though. We had this conversation before, right?
He told me, "Hey, be there at 6." I'm like, okay, bro. I'll
See,
show up.
I'm gonna be
this is why
there
they pay
in my
in cash.
mind. I'll be there at 6, but
Nah,
my body's gonna be there
this is how it
whatever
is to
time
be
I
He got
feel
paid.
like.
everybody there.
This is how it is to be paid in cash, because nigga, I'll show up when I feel like it. I like
Exactly. I'm not a W-2 employee, nigga. What do you think this is?
that.
Oh, we're gonna all
No, it
show
ain't
up
that.
on time and shit.
We don't. All right, so it's like 7 niggas in there, right? Who are bouncers. I only trust 3 of them niggas to fight. The other
Why?
3, one of them actually will start shit, and then I got to save his ass. He has never been in a fight with me at that fucking bar. Everyone knows that he is the biggest asshole. How are you the biggest asshole, but you've never fought?
But you can't fight.
Well,
I don't know if he can fight. I just know he hasn't fought. I don't think he can fight, be honest.
Yeah,
he's
if he
big
was
though,
able to
right?
fight, you know that shit.
Say what?
He's big though, right?
He's wider than me, but I could take him down pretty easily. I'm not gonna lie.
He looks
So
big.
basically, he's a pushover.
Well, he didn't say that. He said
He
he
might be able to defend himself versus somebody smaller, but I don't see him winning versus somebody bigger than him or someone that can fight.
Well, typically, if it's a bar fight, they're not trying to fight you, right?
See, that's where being the asshole kind of is an issue because you run into drunk people and your whole thing is supposed to be to destabilize or intimidate. He chooses the intimidate route, which
Mm.
ends up causing altercations where there are none.
Yeah, drunk
So
people
then I
don't
got to
fight.
come in and defuse situations.
Yeah, drunk
But why
people
am I
don't fight.
defusing the situation between a coworker and a customer?
Like, nah, nigga, let's go outside. Let's do this. I got you. Y'all ever seen that video of that guy who's a security guard and he's talking to some guy outside? And the guy, he was like, go ahead, go about your way. And he told him like 3 times. Then the guy was like, fuck that shit, let's go. And he proceeds to two-piece that nigga. I gotta find that
Oh
video.
yeah, that
I
was
was
a
like,
funny video.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, but that's one of those ones where it's like, bro, you realize if you're gonna say to somebody, nah, come on here, and the person say, go on about your way, that nigga might know some shit you don't know. I'm just saying.
Or at least one.
Yeah, he should
All
have
that,
stopped
that's
fucking
whenever
with
you
that.
see somebody posturing and shit like that, I can't stand it because it's telling me you're trying to draw attention. And if we fighting something that's illegal in most places, we don't want attention.
Yeah, y'all can handle this, get it done, and then go about your way.
Nah, but see, that's how bitch niggas operate. He don't want to actually fight. He want to make a commotion. That way he can be like, see, if all these people wasn't here, And it's like,
She
one of these
kind of
days you're
said
gonna run into
that.
somebody who's gonna say, I don't give a
That's
fuck
true.
if all these people are here. Let's go, bitch.
I don't know. I don't picture myself arguing with anybody that long nowadays. I don't. I wish.
True.
Like, I don't know. I just don't have that in me. Like, what are we arguing for? Like, what is this going to end up being? You just want to say some stuff and it's over with? Okay, go ahead. Say what you got to say. All right, you got to say it. I'm gone. Bye. Oh,
Reed's
you
like,
want to
look,
keep
bro,
talking?
if I have to get involved, then please believe
I'm just too
you're gonna get
logical at this
this.
point.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know. Only nigga I can see getting in a fight now is that nigga Black Libertarian. Because he be fucking with people. And they're going to act like he
I
ain't fuck
mean,
with us the
it
whole
helps when
time.
you're 6'7" and 250 pounds of pure muscle. You can fuck with people all
Why
you
does this
want.
change
The
every
problem,
time?
because that's why it's so funny. Because no one's ever gonna know who you are. Because we given like at least 8 different descriptions of who you are and what your size is. Like remember one time we said like 6'9", 310 pounds. It's like, God damn, where all this muscle mass come from? Like this nigga would be like the Incredible Hulk.
That'd be a big dude, man.
Hey
I
man,
mean,
it's
he got
okay
the
with
anger
being a
down.
big dude.
He just
Exactly.
need to
You
turn
got that.
green.
You got the anger down, man. All you gotta do now is start turning green, and you be good to go.
I'm not
You're like, God
angry.
damn. Oh, you say that, but you sound very angry, man. Why are you so mad?
The next time I hear you yelling, I'm gonna repeat those exact words back to you.
What? I'm not angry?
I'm not angry. I'm gonna say it just like that.
This shit's gonna be in our first meeting of 2024.
Oh, anybody? Oh, Black Libertarian. Did he say he was going to do what he going to do in 2024?
Nah, because I don't know.
No.
Would y'all fuck Pinky right now?
Yeah.
Nah.
I would not.
And
I'm a pass on that one.
Would you let her suck your dick? That's what I'm really
Nah.
asking you. Oh,
That's a very
yeah.
different question, nigga. That's a very different question.
I never wanted to fuck Pinky. I want her to suck my dick. I guess I'll say that the right way. I don't fuck the Pinky. I ain't never had one who suck dick like that. Well, yes, I have, but like, she's skilled. I feel like she got something, yo.
Hepatitis?
And what do you mean by that, Reed? That sounds
You,
suggestive.
you ever see somebody just slow down too much? You just like either they retired or they gotta be very selective who they have, intercourse with because they gotta make sure they both got the same stuff.
I mean, that's most people that y'all be fantasizing about, because these women they suck dick with anybody who has money. I'm just saying.
there's a difference between fantasizing and getting a nut. Some niggas do fantasize.
I mean, bro, as one guy used to say, for $5 you can get almost any girl on Instagram to do almost anything you want them to do.
That's
Yeah,
it?
but that's if you're in the same city.
Only $5,000?
Yeah, most women will pop for
Only.
5,000.
Wow.
Hell,
You gotta. This is the thing. Women talk about like having to do work in as far as like sex and shit. If that was the case, a lot less of y'all will be willing to do sex work. It's because it's easy and accessible that you do it in the first place. You in America, ain't nothing stopping you from having at least a third grade education. You didn't have to get on your knees.
Hold on, $5,000?
yeah, bro.
And the funny part is, normally it's 40.
I think with
I mean,
$5,000 I think you can get like I would say a solid 70% of women.
$5,000.
All I'm saying, bro, is no. There's a whole thing. There's a whole thing. It's called tag the sponsor. This guy will literally show you how cheap it is that you could bag any girl that you want to bag. That's literally all he does.
Oh shit, what's the name of that site? I wonder what Rabuloso costs.
Oh
It's
man,
called Tag the Sponsor, and I think she's already up there. I think he's already had sex with her at least once, not twice.
he did.
Yeah, I'm telling you, these women on Instagram are easier than you think. $5.
He
They
did.
expensive though.
He hit Robbie. Man, I had $5,000. I wouldn't spend it on Robbie though, but I would give her like 1,000. I
It's
mean,
gonna be about five, brother.
$5,000?
It's gonna be about five.
Man, it's technically a lot, but it's also nothing.
that's a month's worth of money for.
You like $30 is nothing for food. Nigga, fuck you. $40 is a
Exactly.
lot for pussy.
$40 ain't nothing for food.
Talking about $30 for a meal. Nigga, for $40 I can get some pussy.
I mean, no, I mean, I get it. Like $5,000 is a sum of money. But in the grand scheme of things, like it's really not.
In the grand scheme of
And
things, you can do that to a lot of amounts of money, though.
I guess. But I guess I mean if she did that every day.
We already know who the
As
biggest
that white
niggas
Jewish man said, if the shoe fits,
Well,
this bitch gonna wear it.
yeah, but snugging her or whatever.
I mean, if you made $20 million a week, I mean, you already don't trust them, so you kind of get what you need out of them and get them out your way. If you just want to fuck, so I ain't dissing it. Whatever.
I'm not. It's not. It's.
You
It's
make
what?
$20 million
No matter
a
what
week.
amount of money I had, I would not be stupid with it.
That's what every nigga say who don't have money. But when you get money, it sounds
No,
good.
no, 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 no. I
Nah, just
legitimately
I know a
believe
bunch of niggas
Shan
with no
wouldn't.
money who still do stupid shit.
No,
Correct.
what
Like
I'm saying is,
how you stupid with nothing?
well, shit, nigga, you ain't got nothing to lose. Oh, nigga, you talking about? Huh?
His logic is sound. His
You got
logic
nothing to
is
lose.
sound. You can be mad, but it's sound.
You got nothing to lose. What you gonna lose? Nothing.
I'm talking more like somebody who ain't had nothing, got something, and then use it all on one thing. I was like, damn.
No, that's most niggas when they first get their first checks. Depending on their age, they don't even depend on your age. Depend on your experience. You know what it's like to be dirt poor. Very few, well, black people do. I mean, dirt poor. Um, and that's just of money. Now,
Oh, but it's a
Yeah,
problem when I
no, but
mention this nigga's level of current economic status. But when you do it, it's fine.
it's the way you say it.
all right, I may be destitute or whatever, but that's just whatever. But I know a lot of black people who have been somewhat poor, and they think that's the lowest level of poor
Oh no, it
like
gets
ever.
worse.
Nah,
You know a
nigga.
little
Until you
bit, you
sleeping out
travel
your
a little
car,
bit.
you ain't seen the same
Nah,
shit.
I get.
You ain't
See,
seen the
that
same
nigga still
shit.
got the same car. That nigga got a car in your situation. It was that time I went to Jamaica and I realized none of them niggas had jobs, but to sit on a pier and ask Americans for money or try to scam them. I'm just like, what, nigga? No, I don't give you shit. I just talked to the nigga. I'm like, what do
And
you
that
do for
lets
a
you
living?
know how successful that being able to scam one American will make them.
And niggas like, and then I think about niggas in America. Niggas do that shit in New York, but it just don't look the same. Like they'll try to get you to take a photo with them little characters. I remember a nigga walked up to me, took a picture. I'm like, oh, now you owe me $20 for the picture. So nigga, you get out my fucking face. I'm gonna whip your ass. No, nigga, you gotta pay the $20. I said, bro, we about to
But
scrap this time for what?
Reed is the gentle one. This nigga whipping
That
people's
nigga walked
asses
away.
in New York.
Nah, I was like 27, bro. I was ready for it. I was like 25. I'm stupid. Like, nigga, get out my face. Man, I don't took the picture. I said, bro, get out
then
my
delete
fucking
it.
face. Yeah, he took 3 times because I was like with my kids, so it wasn't gonna be the first time. I did all that work. I took the picture with you. What?
Some niggas just need their kneecaps broken, bro. It always sounds bad, but you can always think of an instance where it would have been appropriate.
This nigga go
Nah,
crazy.
man. Unlike Black Libertarian, you're a bit more sparing with it, so that's why it makes sense.
I'm not libertarian. I remember there was this nigga from New York, and he was like, "Let's do this one on one." And I knew the whole time he didn't want to do it one on one, but he had got the nigga down on a one on one, and he was like, "Let's whoop his ass." Yeah, it was supposed to be a one
I
on
mean,
one,
look,
sir.
bro. If you fight some nigga who got friends, you should realize you end up having to fight all them niggas because niggas is not gonna let their boy just get jumped and get his ass beat because they're gonna have to hear about that shit. So nah, we're gonna beat this
Well,
nigga's ass just so I have to go through this conversation.
I would say let
No,
him go out on his
that's the
sword.
dude I said I eat babies or something like that. And I
Yeah,
licked his face or something.
yeah. When he was down, and
Yeah.
Nigga, you licked his face. What kind of primal
well, the
goddamn
nigga,
alpha wolf shit is this nigga on? This nigga licking niggas' face like
No,
you
no,
my son now, bitch.
no. You gotta know the backstory of what he did. He
that was
deserved it.
after. Oh, after that, he beat that bitch ass. Yeah. By the way, I mean,
It's not funny.
and
He
I
did?
don't know if we caused that. Yeah, that was what happened afterwards. Afterwards, he beat the shit out of her. She had black eyes and shit, and I always felt
Oh,
bad
for
about that.
calling us. I feel bad for that dude, man.
Yeah, but I was like, bitch, why did you stay in the same house with him? She's like, where I'm supposed to go? I'm like, get the fuck out. You were paying the rent.
Yeah, but the thing about it is,
Yeah.
women don't think about this shit logically. They just be like, well, you know what? It's my house, and he was. It's like, ma'am, you knew you were coming home to an ass whooping. Like that's not even like hard math. That's quick math. To quote the
No, I mean,
man's not
you
hot
don't
guy.
understand. You don't understand what we did. I came in his socks. I mean, it
Nah,
was
that was
bad.
afterwards. We stole that nigga
That was
Xbox, all
afterwards
his
I came in.
video games. Yeah. Put your ass on his toothbrush too. I'm pretty sure
Oh
he
wait, wait,
used
wait.
that.
This was the
Yeah.
girl who wanted to have sex with one of y'all, and y'all was mad, so y'all stole the video games like
No,
it's
that was
Halo or some
No,
shit,
another
no, no,
right?
no, 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 no. No, no,
Different
this is
person. All
something
right.
different.
yeah, we stole this nigga Xbox games, his beef and broccoli Tim's. That's why he was my beef and broccoli. Y'all niggas got my beef and broccolis. Pissed on his car. It was really fucked up, bro.
What did y'all
Hey,
niggas? Why did y'all niggas hate this nigga so much? I mean, I like the team, like ruin this nigga's life, but what did he do that preempted
But
all
he
the
was
stuff?
in jail, so we stole all his shit. Yeah, beat up one of our homegirls who ended up being my
Oh,
baby mama.
so he hit one of y'all homegirls?
Well, at the time she was our homegirl, but she ended up being my baby mama after that.
Wait, wait,
So
wait.
yeah.
So this nigga had sex with somebody from the crew. Y'all niggas was mad, and when that nigga went to jail,
No,
y'all decided to exact revenge.
nobody said
No, no.
that.
Where you getting this stuff from?
you didn't hear nothing I said.
Well,
I didn't either. I'm trying to hear you.
should we start from the beginning or the story drags on? I just thought we was the end of the podcast. That's why I didn't go into it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
just
okay.
start from the
In that case,
beginning.
then I
Just
can
start
end.
from the
I can end
beginning.
the podcast because
I'll bring it
No,
I'm
no,
back.
not
no.
interested.
Start from the beginning.
Go ahead.
I want a 4-hour podcast at this point. All right.
To make a long fucking story short,
So,
Go ahead.
at the time, um, I don't know. I guess we would say we was cool with the girl, all right? Or well, I guess it will end up being my baby mama, right? So I've known her since
Yeah.
she was like 15, and she had to be like 19 at this time. She was dating some dude, and they were living together. And then, like, I guess they were kind of breaking up and not breaking up. But either way it goes, I started smashing her at the time. So we were like, she was like 20, and I had to be like 21 or 22. And they were breaking up, and they had already broke up, I guess, at the time, but they were still living together. And he was a little older. He might have been like 25, 26, but he still felt like he had control over her. So we come over there one night to pick her up. This nigga was driving for some reason or another. A nigga comes outside, was like, yo, which one of y'all talking to my bitch? I'm like, nigga, like, I don't know. I remember saying something like, nigga, it's not your bitch. And then Semi goes, why you even questioning that shit, bro? Beat your ass. Or some shit like that. And I'm over here just like, nigga, like, it's just a girl. Like, you don't even get it. And he just pop off on him. The nigga was like, well, let's go for a one-on-one. And for some reason, he wanted the one-on-one with him and not me. So I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck going on here, but it's two of us, one of you. I don't know why you thought this was gonna go. He get him down to the ground and seems like, let's whoop his ass. And we just beat his ass or
Well, that's
whatever.
not the first thing I told him I killed babies.
I
It's
don't
not
know how
linked
you
to this
that
kid.
part. I don't remember that part. I don't
I
remember how
remember
you.
it
I
because it
remember
was
you
so
saying
weird.
it. I remember you saying it, but I don't know in what context you said it. Either way, so we jump this nigga, stump him out, and the nigga go in the house and cry, and we take her and we leave. I remember this had to be July 4th weekend. We picked her up. She hung out with us for a couple of days because we wanted the heat to die down or whatever. Her ass go home again, and then next thing you know, she called me in the morning like, "Yo, this nigga, I sent this nigga to jail. He whooped my ass." I was like, "What?" He whooped my ass. And I was like, come over there. Nigga gave her a black eye. He had fucked her up. And yo, she real light skinned, you know her. They had put her in the domestic abuse kind of shit, all kind of shit after that. Gave her checks and all kind of fuck shit. But either way it goes, now this nigga's in jail and her ass beat. So we like, man, we gonna take all this nigga shit. And we proceed to take
Yeah.
all this nigga shit. And I mean
And
all. He
that's when
wasn't left with nothing but clothes.
I was with my baby mama, so we did it, and then I came in his socks. I did put his toothbrush up my ass, not up my ass, but like in my crack. Yeah, we did him dirty, man.
Nigga, what?
Like we fucked up all his shit, bro, because we couldn't get to him because he wasn't there, and we was helping her move all her shit out because she was like, "Girl, go live with your mama." Like, son, you gotta get the fuck out. And yeah, and then 2 years later, nigga end up with a baby, and that's been my life since. But ironically, I was dating her first, but I had stopped paying attention to her to date this other chick. Her name was I'm gonna just say her name.
Amir.
Yeah, Samira. And I had just tailed off from her to date her. It's so crazy that the world would be different if I would have had a baby by that girl than the other girl. I always wonder what that bitch turned out to be if we would have had a baby then. I was dumb, nigga. When I was like 18, 17, 18 years old, nigga, I was not pulling out a chick. I used to nut all instant. That was so dumb, bro. That was
But yeah,
dumb.
but that's the
It was
story.
dumb, but it's not like you was fucking with some smart bitches because you ain't had that many pregnancies.
Samira
Exactly,
never
bro.
got
You should
pregnant.
have had a lot more. Like you should have had like 6, 7, 8 kids.
I should have like 6 or 7, 8 kids. That's a fact.
I should have
Uh,
14. Or maybe, God, so many more.
you started that bitch out with twins, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I remember that. I was like, how did y'all know it was twins?
Late killing.
Oh, she got the vacuum sucked out of her?
Yeah.
How far along did she go?
It was like 3 months. It was close.
Oh, that mean you paid a rack for that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
See, poor people had kids. Shit.
Damn.
But yeah,
I
so
didn't
that's
know I got that far. Damn.
Yeah, Sham
oh
just took
yeah,
that
we
shit
had got
dark.
really far.
Dark.
But yeah, that's the story of why I came introduced.
And put a toothbrush up your ass. I mean, around your ass.
I'm gonna beat your ass and I'm gonna nut in your socks, nigga.
God
Yeah, I
damn, nigga.
remember that nigga. That nigga was trying to square up like 1-on-1, but that nigga was only 5'9", and this nigga 6 foot. Hey, you ain't gonna square
Six
up
foot
regularly with no
17.
6'8", 250 pounds. Like I didn't know what this nigga thought he was doing.
That was a funny
270 on a
situation.
good day.
It was a great day. It was pretty funny. She was so mad.
And she said, "Why y'all whoop that nigga ass? Somebody has to deal with it later." And she was right.
This
God
isn't
damn,
funny,
nigga, you
man.
had to say it like that. You had to say it like that. He gonna whoop my ass. I'm gonna have to deal with this shit later. This nigga was right. This nigga was right.
She would have never got her ass whooped if it wasn't for y'all.
Yeah, they was already
At least
fighting
not
that
that day.
shit, that
Yeah,
toxic
but
shit.
then we wouldn't have one more child in this world that's black. So I mean, I feel like the scales are evened out.
Nigga, they didn't fuck the night after that shit happened, bro.
Nah, we was already fucking. I was lying the story.
That didn't have to
Yeah,
happen
he's
at all,
lying in
nigga.
this. He was lying in this story.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
she was still with that
he
nigga.
was clapping
I
them
was
cheeks
lying.
with
I
the
was
cheek
trying to.
clappers.
That's her coworker. I was trying to be nice. Yeah, she cheated on that nigga with me. Oh, that's what you get. That's
I
what you
mean,
get.
first and
Your ass
foremost, as
is.
we like to say, man, it's her choice, and her choice was Reed.
She
Oh,
good,
hold on. The
man.
dude
You was a
that
nigga.
she with now is the same dude.
Nah.
Oh,
That nigga was still around because her mom is. You know, her mom's kind of fucked up. Her mom was still cool with him afterwards. And,
oh,
like she
for
was
real.
taking care of his other
Shit, man,
babies.
that's some real hood love shit right there, man. That's some
The
baby.
nigga ended up having a baby with another chick, and she would babysit the child.
Damn, there ain't
What?
no kind of fucking
What?
loyalty.
Yeah,
There
her
That's
ain't
mama
called
was
no
cool.
kind of
streamline.
fucking loyalty. So yeah, America, don't bring that shit into 2023. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming to another episode of Everyday Black Man Podcast, a podcast with authentic black male thoughts. Hey, the boy Riker, Cham, Reed, Black Libertarian, Armstead, and the writer. Follow us on Twitter, EBYD Black Men, Instagram Everyday Black Men, and Everyday Black Men Facebook page. We have a Patreon. EBMP is full of all kinds of cool shit that you need to know. And if you don't know, now you know. Have a great 2024. Hope you guys achieve all your dreams. And if you don't, we'll nigga 2025 corner. Peace.
Why did Leah East participate in any of that?
I don't know.
What I did?